after the night's final non-conference game of the season. Murray State winning tonight 74-59. And kind of, I guess, first give what you thought, your analysis here, some initial impressions of how your team performed here.
Well, we're just having a hard time cashing in on open looks, and when you miss layups or you miss an open, shot that, you usually make, it's just tough. It just keeps, being tough to keep on having to play defense. And, Murray State did a good job. I mean, they're coming off a win against Kentucky, and, they're, I think they've lost 2 games all year, and they're a very veteran team. And we've just, I thought we took care of the ball a little bit better tonight. I mean, we had 12 probably with a minute to go, and then, of course, we, get 3 more right there before the end of the game. But, we just shoot ourselves in the foot a lot of times, with turnovers. This is probably one of the first games that in a while that we've been out rebounded. We didn't go to the boards in the first half like we should have. The second half, I thought, we went harder and got some good boards. We just, I mean, I've never been a part of a game that in a first half that the other team has no fouls. In 40 years of coaching, I've never seen that. Well, in
40-plus years of doing this, I don't know if I've seen that before either. So
it was crazy.
It's a little bit strange.
It was crazy.
But it did happen. Where do you think this team is right now at the end of the non-conference? Where have they grown the most? Where do they continue to need to grow?
I think we continue to need to grow defensively, just knowing assignments a little bit better. We just, in our youth, just shows up sometimes in just crucial points, and we don't get drops, or we're playing zone and we turn our back and we don't know a shooter's behind us, and it's just it's little things, but we've got to get better. We've got to make that step forward. That's I want them to have a couple days off, but then I want them to get back in the gym and I want them to shoot. They got to get some shots up, when they're over break, but I think this has been a tough December for us. Finals, when we looked at scheduling, when we first scheduled, finals were scheduled the week before this past week. So the games, when we had those 3 games in a week, we should have been off. We should have been having finals. So that kind of hurt us, and, of course, you're so far along in your scheduling, you can't, go back. I mean, Louisville's coming over here. You can't change that,
No.
And it's tough, too, when you, in November, when you don't get a home game, until December. That's tough. And, then you try to, get a lot of non-conference games in December. But December's a tough month. It is. You've got finals and you're just coming off Thanksgiving. In the past, since COVID, ever since you come off Thanksgiving, you get kids that get sick, flu, COVID, whatever. So, we fought that a little bit too. And I know I'm really long-winded right here, but, I think we're going in the right direction. I mean, I think this team, I love coaching them. They're very coachable. They get up and they come every day and they work hard, and I just really like kind of what we're doing, and we've just got to keep going forward.
As far as the ASUN, Florida Gulf Coast, I guess, is clearly the favorite. They wanted Kentucky the other day too, I guess.
Kentucky's not great.
No, not this year, no. But how do you see the conference? Is there going to be a chance for you to kind of make some inroads?
I think so. I mean, I think that we've just got to knock down shots. We've got to take care of the basketball, and then we got to do a better job of rebounding.
It was good to see Mackenzie Keelan,
who
hit 52 threes last year, but had struggled from there this year. Come through tonight.
She really was.
What have you worked with her on?
It was so funny because she's her own worst enemy. So I try not to say too much to her. I just say next one. But then I was looking at her today in shoot around, and she, when she was shooting it, her eyes were tracking the ball. And I was like, Mac, what are you doing? I said, eyes on the rim, and then she hit like 4 in a row. And so I mean,
it's a little thing like that.
It's a little thing, I think just to take her focus off of what, she was like, oh my God, is it going in? Just stay on the rim, stay focused on the rim. So, I think that is something that, we can build upon, if she can shoot it like that, and get those shots, it really will help loosen up, no one can sit in a zone, if she's going to be out there shooting, especially if Haley's going to come back and shoot the way I know she can. Her legs are toast right now. Haley Harrison's legs are toast. And, Claire too, and, they get a bunch of minutes out there. And, we've just got to get, our bench going. We've got to get, Lid's got to come in and give us good minutes, good productive minutes. Mia's got to come in, give us good productive minutes, and just, do what they do.
Well, the threes start to fall. That loosens things up for the big one inside there, too.
Yeah, it does.
And she's played great for you this
she came back and really had a good second half. And, I need her rebounding a little bit harder, and she got to rebound out of her area a little bit better. But, if Mac's going to come in there and clean up the boards like she did last year, like she did tonight, that will really help us.